Welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about cold audiences and how you can create cold audience segments that you can split test to help you get a better return on investment on the ad spend that you're giving to Facebook. All right, cool. Let's get straight into it. So normally what you're going to land on if you go to facebook.com/ads/manage is your ads manager. What I'm going to show you is how to create obviously a cold audience, but more importantly, we're going to create a cold audience and then save it. To do that, you just click on audiences here and then create a saved audience. Now, the advantage of creating a saved audience over jumping straight into creating a campaign is that you only have to create this audience once, and then you can use this same audience in multiple campaigns. So say you wanted to create a campaign of video views, and then create a campaign of website clicks, and then another campaign objective of lead generation. If you jump into the audiences and create a saved audience first, as soon as you create those campaigns, you can jump in and click saved audience and select the cold audience that we're about to create, as opposed to having to create this audience from scratch each time you create a new campaign. So in this example, we're just going to target Sydney small business owners who are parents. Cool. If we had a lookalike audience, this is where you jump in and select it. But in this example, we're just going to create an audience based on an online behavior and demographics. So what I'm going to do here is jump in, type Sydney, and you'll notice that you have the opportunity to refine this audience down to 10 miles or 10 kilometers, yours might say. If you wanted to get more specific than that, more refined than that, you can drop a pin, and then you'll notice that you can bring it right down to within 1 mile or 1 kilometer. But in this example, we're just going to go 25, and then any age, gender's fine. We won't bother refining by languages. Any language is fine in this instance. And then we're going to hit browse, demographics, parents, and click all parents. And then you can see that it's brought that audience down to 600,000, who our potential reach of Facebook users who live within 25 miles of Sydney CBD, 18 and up, who are parents. Then you'll notice if I was to type in, I'm going to narrow that audience, small business owner. What comes up pretty much first is interest about small business, etc. We do not want to select people who have an interest in small business owners, because that is not actually small business owners. They're just people who have an interest, i.e. they might have liked a page, for example. So to find small business owners, it's actually a behavior. So you can either type in small business owner and search for the behavior, which is here. Alternatively, you can click browse, behaviors. Where is it? It is digital activities, small business owners. And you'll note Facebook describes this as people who list themselves as a small business owner or own a small business owner page. So that's what we're going to select, because it's more accurate than people who just have an interest in being a small business owner. The potential reach here is now 29,000 people. And what we have here is a pretty good cold audience, if that's your specific target audience. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about warm audiences next.